Every once in a while, you get a box that you've dreamed that you'd always find. This video, I found a couple. It's going to be a little bit long, guys, and I apologize in advance, but hopefully you'll enjoy the filming and editing that I did to try to keep this video under 30 minutes with almost 100 silvers. Let's go take a look. I'm not sure I can hold off on opening these two boxes any longer. Hey everybody, it's Rob with RobFindsTreasure, and I've got literally 14 boxes of halves that I need to go through this week. I'm going to be doing a live stream on Friday, and I picked up 4 boxes from my B of A bank because they had 2 from last week and 2 from this week since I didn't do a live stream last week. Wouldn't you know it? We got a lucky box here, and because this one came with it, I figured I'd hunt them together and make it a 2-box hunt. This one has a Benjamin Franklin ender here and a Benjamin Franklin ender here, as well as a silver ender here, a 1964 ender right here. It also has another 1964 here, another silver ender here, and another 1964 ender there. So basically 3 confirmed 1964s and 2 confirmed Benjamin Franklin enders, as well as 2 could be 40%ers. Again, no enders on this one, but I'm curious to see how they do together. It's probably going to end up being a long video, so I think what I'm going to do to make it go quicker for you guys is just do an old school style hunt where I'll show you what's in the rolls as I find them. If it gets really crazy, then I'm going to have to go ahead and set up the tripod. I think we'll start with possibly the dud box first. I say dud box because there's no enders, but I want to save this for my second box so I can get juice to see what's in it. That being said, let's kick it off. Well, we're the 5th roll in. Just cracked it open, and that looks really good. $1964 Denver. We've got a 90%er. First find of the box, 5th roll in. Let's find some more. Holy smokes, guys. 7th roll in. I'm going to get the tripod set up because we have 3 coins right here. A 1964 Denver. A 1964 Denver. And another 64 Denver. We have 4 90%ers in the first 7 rolls. I'm getting the tripod. I'll be right back. Roll number 13. We get the tripod out. Silver stops coming. That's about par for the course for me. But you never know. You never know because I think I see 2 silvers. 1964 Denver. And another 1964 Denver. 6 90%ers in the first 13 rolls. Roll number 14. We got 6 90%ers so far. And we're going to have a couple more. 1964. 1964. 8 90%ers. Roll 25, halfway point of the box. Still stuck on 8 90%ers. Sounds funny saying that, but been kind of a slow box after the beginning hot streak. But we just got another one, and this one might only be 40%. Might only be 40%. 1968, 40%er out of Denver. Silver number 9. First 25 rolls. Started to open the roll, guys, and realized that I didn't hit record. So you can see the roll. Just figured I'd show it to you, just in case we got goodies in it. And not only do we have goodies in it, we've got one here, and that looks worn. Let's get this one first. A 1964 Denver. We got a Walking Liberty. $1945 Philadelphia. And of course, I forget to open the roll on the camera. Sorry. But a Walking Liberty, 9 90%ers, and a 40%er. 11 silvers. Roll number 31. No silver in the last couple of rolls. And I think we have one right here in the middle. Maybe, no, just one. And it's a Ben Franklin. Denver Mint, 1962. So now we have 9 Kennedy 90%ers, a Ben Franklin, and a Walking Liberty, and a 40%er. Roll 39. It's a bad tear job, but I see silver. And I see another one. Looks like 2 in this roll. A 1964. And another Ben Franklin. It's a 1952 Denver. Thought it was an S for a second, but that's a good year. 1952. We'll take it. So 2 Benjamin Franklins now. Another 64. Wow. And this is the dud box. Roll 41. We're kind of flying through this box, but when you're finding silver, it's exciting. And I think we found 2 more. Right here and right here. Another Ben Franklin. 1963 Denver. And a 1964 as well. 2 more silvers in that roll. Roll 43. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at this. I think we got a 40, an old edge, and a 90. Let's go with the 40% first. 1965. Old edge coming up. Oop, it's a Walking Liberty. 1943. Philadelphia. And another 1964. 90%er. Unbelievable. Roll number 47. Box is almost done. And I think we got a 40%er right there. Yep, 1965. All right, guys, so the first box is done, and I only hunted it because it was the pair for this box, and I wanted to do a 2-box hunt. I really didn't think I was going to get much in that one, but I wanted to put it with it since they came together. We ended up with a worn pocket coin, a hole in the coin, 3 NIFCs, but check out this silver. 3 40%ers, 2 65s and a 68D, 12 1964s. Love that sound. 3 Ben Franklins and 2 Walking Liberties. And this is the box with no enders. This box has 7. No enders, 20 silvers, 17 of them are 90 percenters. Unbelievable. What's this box going to have? Roll number 2. 0 for 1 so far in this box. But we know there's enders, so let's just be patient. And holy cow. We've got a 40 percenter and something that looks really worn. 1965 again. And it's just a worn 1964. I'll take it though, another 90 percenter. Actually, we're going to put these down below so we know how we stack up compared to the other box. Roll number 4. We're going to have something silvery. 1964. Third silver of the box. Roll number 5. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 looks 40, 3 look 90, and 1 looks very old. $1964, 1965, a Ben Franklin, 1954, Denver. And now the very old one. It's another Ben Franklin. It's got a Denver mint, 1960, just worn. 2 Ben Franklins, a 90, and a 40 percenter in that roll. Roll number 7. Bad tear job, but we exposed silver. Bad tear job, didn't matter. Is there more? I don't think so. But we've got one right here in the middle. Probably a 64, judging by the edge. And it is another 90 percenter. Roll number 9. We've got silver. And we've got a couple of silvers. Here and here. And that could be 3. That could be 3. First one, 1964 again. A Ben Franklin. 1948. 1948 Denver. And a 1968 Denver 40 percenter. 3 more silvers in that roll. Roll number 11. I think we have a 40 percenter in here. 1965. Roll number 14. Oh. Yep, that's going to be good. 2 more silvers, and they look like 90s. First one's a 1964. Second one is also a 1964. We're scoring a 90% collection dump. Unbelievable. Roll number 15. Holy cow. 3 more silvers. I think 2 40s and a 90. $1965. 1968, and it's damaged on the rim. Yeah, it got chewed up. Still another 40 percenter. and a 1964 90%er. We're on roll 21, and it's a ender, I believe. Looks like one. There's no... Oh, there is. There's a Denver Mint right there. I didn't see it the first time I looked at it. So we know it's a 64 90% ender. And we're on the part now where we have a lot more... Or we have all the enders, I should say. And it looks like that's going to be the only silver of the roll. We'll take it, though, when it's a 90%er. Roll 25. We're right at the midpoint of the box, finally. Been a good box so far before all the enders showed up. And we've got a 90%er right there. 1964. So 18 silvers in the first 25 rolls. And we've got 6 enders still in the box. Roll 26. And we've got more silver. Looks like it's just a 40%er though. 1965 again. Getting a lot of those. And we like them. Roll 27. Oh my goodness, we've got some silver in this roll. Looks like 2 90s and a 40. First 90s a Ben Franklin. Denver Mint. 1948 again. The 40%er is a beautiful 1965. And the other 90's another Ben Franklin. 1959 Denver. Roll number 28. We're just now getting into the spot of the box with all the enders. And that is absolutely gorgeous. A 40 and 3 90s stacked next to each other. The 40 is a 1968. We've got a 1964, a 1964, and a 1964. 4 silvers in that roll. Roll number 29. Well, we got a 40%er for sure. And I think we got another silver at the end. Could be 90. Let's take a look. First one, another 65. There's a dark one here. Let's take a look. It's a 71. And another 1964. Roll number 31 has a Ben Franklin ender on it. So we know there's at least one 90%er in there. Can there be more? Can there be more? Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Unbelievable. Let's get that ender out. A 1963 Denver, Ben Franklin. A 1964 Kennedy. And another 1964 Kennedy. Roll number 32. And yet more silver. There's 3 right there. And those have got to all be 90s again. (1964), 1964, 1964. 3 more 90%ers in that roll. Roll 33, and it has a ender. Let's take a look. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 silvers, and I think they're all 90. I think they're all 90. a 1964, a Ben Franklin 1963 Denver, a 1964, a 1964, and a 1964. Roll number 35. More silver. 1, 2, 3. I think one's a 40. First one's a Ben Franklin again. 1954, Denver. Second one's a 1965 40%er. And one at the bottom here. 1969. 40%er. Roll number 40. And we've got some silver again. Back on it after a few rolls not having it. First one, 1964. Second one, 1964. Roll number 41, and it's the other Ben Franklin ender. So hopefully he's got some friends with him. Let's see. He does. Any more at the end? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ben Franklin ender is another 1948D. Second one in is another Ben Franklin 1952D. Few coins in. A 67 40%er. And a Walking Liberty. A 1943 Philadelphia. First one of the box. Third of the two boxes. Holy cow. Roll number 42. Wow. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4 more silvers in this roll. I think the top one's a 40. 1965. A Ben Franklin 1963D. Another Ben Franklin 1957 Denver. And a 1964. Roll number 43, and it's a 64 Kennedy ender. We have some friends riding along with them. He has a couple. Here's the ender, one inside of it and one deeper in. 1964. 1964 and a Ben Franklin to boot. 1959, Denver. Roll number 44. We've got more silver. And more silver. I think we have two 40%ers in this one, which is odd because we haven't got a lot of those. A 68. And a 67. Roll 46. And more silver. More silver. I think we got 3 more, guys. A 1964. A 1964. And a 1964. 3 more in that roll. Roll 47, and it's a 1964 90% ender. Kennedy. Wow. One, 2, 3, probably 4, 5, 6. 6. $1964, a 1960 Ben Franklin, Denver, a 1967, a 1964, a 1963 Ben Franklin out of Denver, and I think we have one more. We do, a 58 Ben Franklin, Denver. 3 Ben Franklins, 2 64s, and a 40%er in that roll. Roll 49. And we're going to have more silver. 3 more. A 1964. A 1967, and a 1964. Final roll, the 2-box hunt, guys. And as luck would have it, it is a 64 90% ender. See if it's got some friends. That would be nice. And there are 2 at the end and 1 right here. 3 more silvers. A 64 ender. A 59 Denver Ben Franklin, and a 64 as well. Let me get you a box wrap up and a total hunt wrap up in just a minute. Guys, this is ridiculous. We did get 2 NIFCs. Got to point that out. 18 40%ers, 37 1964s, 17 Ben Franklins, and a Walking Liberty. So that's 18 and 37 is 55, and 18 is 73. Beat my record silvers in a box was 70, not 73, but that box that had 70 was 69 40%ers and 190. Let me get these all together and show you what we got. Well, that's some silver that was stacked. A full roll of 40%ers and an extra one. 2 full rolls of 64s and 9 more. A full roll of Ben Franklins. 3 Walking Liberties. And then the other finds. Wow. 20, 40, 60, 80, 89, 90, 93 silver coins in those 2 boxes. This is why we hunt. We hope for this kind of silver, and it looks like the Christmas silver struck late, but it's hitting now. And I also hope that the pickups that I could do this week are similar. This is seriously an epic score for me, my best ever. I never thought I'd beat my last record, let alone 90%ers. I don't find 90%ers in Dallas. I only get 40%ers, and this is amazing. I know the video is long, so I'll apologize now, but you know the drill. You find this kind of silver, you got to show the finds. Hopefully you enjoyed finding this silver with me. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting. Keep looking. They're still out there. Oh, and thanks for watching.